So what's this Halloween idea?
We're gonna dress up like each other for Halloween. I'm gonna have the vlogging.
Do you think we look alike? Not the blonde princess, but us. I think we do. We have the same hair, kind of wavy, curly,
same skin tone,
groovy vibe. I think you need to wear a vegan shirt. Okay. We'll draw a honeycomb on your arm.
Oh yeah, you can draw a honeycomb.
Have a yoga mat, and it's good to go. They were so excited about being in the vlog. Second day in a row that I'm up at 6:30 in the morning. Am I happy about it? Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I am biking here at 6:50 in the morning to the fitness center to teach a yoga class. The worst part about waking up early is the waking up part. Once you're out of the house on the move, you're very happy you did it. Just taught a nice little yoga class to 3 brave souls who came this morning in the cold and woke up early. And I'm now eating a little bit of oatmeal and doing the finishing touches on my reading. All right, here's a little look at my fashion today. We got a beanie, mala beads, sweatshirt, plants pants, vegetarianshoes.com, some gloves, looking good.
Anybody? One person?
What do you think? Gross.
Let me read that.
All right, Lauren and I just got finished with class. I think we brought up a lot of good kind of pro-vegan conversation stuff. We gotta take it easy and not go too crazy at the beginning. We're going to get a little grape lunch now at the grocery store. Little squirrel. Oh.
Look in the camera and not look at
not look at that. Yeah. Here, you want me to turn it down?
No, it's okay.
Q&A time with Lauren. We just went to the grocery store, ate some grapes in this beautiful fall park. We also fed a squirrel friend for a while. All right, questions this week. I'm gonna go through them right now. All right, Andrew Balon. Oh, I think I answered his question last week, but I'll do it again. Thanks, Andrew. You're a dedicated question asker. If you don't mind me asking or sharing, how much do you spend on groceries when you make trips to the stores? You want to answer first?
Sure. I try to keep it pretty cheap when I go to the grocery store, so I try to spend like between around $40 a week for me. And that's mainly...
Is that all your food you eat though, or is that in addition to like going out?
That's probably in addition to going out. So I probably spend like another $20 going out or something, or $15 going out maybe.
You keep it under 100, you think?
Oh yeah, I mainly eat bananas and rice, so.
Yeah, I'm a little different in that I'm eating throughout the week, I'd say 10 to 12,000 more calories than you throughout the week. If it's like 1,000 to 1,500 more than the average person a day, because I eat close to 4,000 calories every single day because of my fitness goals. I would say I spend about $200 a week on food, but sometimes like I can never really know, because sometimes that means like buying a bag of rice in that thing, but that'll last me for a month. So probably the food I eat throughout the week is probably $160, but I feel like every time I go to the grocery store, I'm oftentimes buying like $200 worth, but sometimes that lasts me 10 days instead of a week. So I'd say in between 150 and 200 for me. All right, Andrea Briceno asks, I'm curious, how do you know when food is digested? Is it when there's a bowel movement? I would really appreciate if you could respond. I'm confused about this. I think it's a great question, because like the only way that you get energy and nutrition from any food is if you digest it. So for instance, if you ate, we learned about this in class today, if you eat a high fiber food like a flaxseed that isn't ground, that has a fibrous outside shell, you can eat those calories, it passes straight through you, you poop them out, you don't digest them at all, you didn't intake any calories, you didn't intake any nutrition. So it's not just about eating food to give you energy, you do have to digest it. So how do you know? I mean, you feel it. You we just ate a bunch of grapes, and I remember before having those grapes I was hungry and I was kind of like shaky, hungry. My mind was thinking about food, and after I ate that, I'm not thinking about food anymore. I feel energetic, I feel a little more alert and woken up. And also I think a bowel movement, when that's ready to happen, that could also be a sign that your food is probably fully digested and you're gonna get all the nutrition and energy out of it that you can. What do you think?
I agree with everything you said.
Should we answer more questions? You look baked in a lot of your videos. Bye, thanks, man.
I have an answer to that.
Let's answer that.
Okay, do you want to go first?
All right, Adrian Stigura says, hey Jackson, blah, blah, blah. Do you believe there is an issue with eating at a restaurant that serves, say, fried chicken or fish and French fries from the same fryer? As a vegan, would you consider that cross-contamination and not technically vegan? So like if you're eating at a restaurant that is not fully vegan, but serves vegan options, maybe a grilled vegan sandwich or something that probably was used on the same grill as meat and stuff like that, am I comfortable with eating it? What would you say?
I would say and it's because, you know, it's impossible to avoid contamination, like in some aspect of your life. You know, everything in our life is so saturated with the meat industry and animal products. And I also think that it's really important to portray ourselves as vegan as, you know, like people who can go with the flow and like be able to eat out with people who aren't vegan. And so, you know, if you're so picky that, you know, you can't go out to a restaurant in order to like risk those cross-contamination, it just kind of, that's a bad name to this lifestyle in my opinion.
I agree for the most part with that, 100%, but I am actually a slightly different, maybe the same, we'll see though. So my answer is it always depends. It always depends on the circumstance. If I'm at a restaurant that has a lot of vegan or vegetarian options but also serves meat, I'm gonna sort of assume that when they give me my vegan option, it's not like they didn't use a knife to spread a bunch of some, you know, sauce with a bunch of dairy in it and then immediately you do it without washing it. Like, I'm gonna assume that people have more consideration. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I'm gonna assume that they do. But like in terms of French fries, like that's something, I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't go to eat French fries.
Yeah,
like,
I don't either.
To be totally honest, and I probably would be freaked out about the oil cross-contamination with like animal products.
Yeah.
Another example is, let's say people are grilling, your friends are grilling, they're having a barbecue, and they're like, hey, we have some veggie burgers, you want us to throw it on the grill? I'm gonna say no, because I know that there's gonna be a bunch of little particulates of beef, maybe this big, not microscopic, like chunks, that are gonna be on the same surface that I'm gonna eat my veggie burger on, and that's too much for me. I would be too uncomfortable.
Also like the meat, like the grease, the lard.
Yeah, like the grease of the meat. So it really all depends. Like the grilling side, I would not eat that even if it was veg option, because I know the cross-contamination is too much. But at most restaurants, the stuff that I eat, I'm gonna assume that it's kosher.
I agree with that for sure.
All right, that's the Q&A for this week. Thank you guys so much. Hope you liked Lauren, her wise inputs. Getting in a, I don't know, just a different perspective is probably fun from time to time. If you have more questions that you want me and maybe a guest, who knows, to answer next week, leave them in the comments below. All right, outfit of the day number 2. Got a little sports shirt, shorts, and I forgot my workout shoes, so I'm wearing my vegetarianshoes.com, baby. Workout done. That was sort of a long one, but I needed it because I'm struggling a tiny bit with knowing the importance of rest days and taking them, but I don't feel as good when I take a rest day because exercise is like an endorphin, so trying to balance that. Alright people, I just took a shower. I feel like a new man. Showers are transformative experiences in my day, very essential. I got a big bowl of green split peas and rice with some curry powder. So good, so good. And some baked tempeh here to put in my split pea curry. Alright, I'm sitting down to a little dinner here, wearing my Happy Healthy Vegan tee. Angie and Ryan, my pals, they sent me one out of the kindness of their heart, so thank you guys, really appreciate it. And you can go buy one for yourself at happyhealthyvegan.org. They're awesome, and they're really comfortable, really nice shirts. Which diet?
Jackson's gonna be vegan Tarzan for Halloween.
That's a really good idea because I have the hair. I could wear like a tribal loincloth and carry on bananas the whole time. It's actually a really good idea.
Thank you.
Pottery time, everyone. I'm gonna go throw some pots. Well, here's my mighty fine large bowl I just made. What do you think, Emily?
It's tiny.
It's big. It's very big.
It's puny.
You're puny.
If I was an ant, I could eat cereal out of that.
And that, my friends, is how you get stuff done. Alright, it's 9:30. Time to head to the library to print out my readings for tomorrow, put up an Instagram post, eat another dinner, lucky me, and call it a night. Pose. Alright you guys, check this out. Because I'm a high carb vegan that lifts weights, I can eat a freaking huge dinner, second dinner of curry and rice at 10:30 at night, and it's fine. You realize how lucky I am? And I had a romaine. Alright you guys, time for me to make an Instagram post, do a little reading, eat my food, and get to bed eventually. I know it will happen. Thank you guys so much just for eating up these videos, these vlogs. Like every week, it's getting bigger, I'm getting more comments, the community is growing. I'm having so much freaking fun. Like, you guys are allowing me to have this fun. If I made the vlogs and nobody watched them, it wouldn't be that fun because I already know my life. So it's so fun to get to interact with you guys and answer your awesome questions. And I just love it. I love you guys. Like, this is an amazing part of my life where I get to share my story and talk with people from around the world. It's incredible. So thank you so much. Thank you for spreading the word about the YouTube channel and telling your friends and family to follow the vlog and just letting it grow and expand this movement, my activist journey. It means a lot. Have you listened to this week's episode of the Plantriotic Podcast, my iTunes podcast, where I put up 1 to 2 hour interviews with cool, influential people that I meet in my life's path? This week is with Chris Kendall of the Raw Advantage. He's a raw food, yoga, skateboarding guru, awesomeness dude. And we recorded our conversation at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. It's a lot about depression and actually the mental aspect of a raw food diet. It's super interesting. If you want to support me, in addition to just watching these videos, which is enough, by the way, I love you for that, it's awesome. But if you like what I'm doing and want to give me some more love, please consider leaving a review on the iTunes page for my podcast. It's a huge, huge help. You guys have no idea to get the rankings of my podcast up. If you just go to iTunes, type in the Plantriotic Podcast, leave a review. Hey, this is a awesome podcast. I like this aspect about it. It's helped me out. Just express, how you like the show if you've listened to it. And give it a rating. It should take you 5 minutes and it does a huge amount of good. So hopefully this week I'll see you guys put in a bunch of reviews on the iTunes page. I would love that. It would mean a lot. Dream extreme, everybody. Much love from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.